welcome to my channel. This is Becca. I'm so happy to have you here. If you're a subscriber, thanks so much for joining me and supporting my channel and connecting to my readings. And if you're new here, I'm so happy to have you here. I'd love if you subscribed and joined my magical community. Okay, so today I'm doing a special reading about February and the energies coming through for you and what is manifesting for you. So today I'm going to do a choice between two wands, and this is going to be your particular reading. Okay, so first I have this wand made of willow bark, and we've also got this beautiful kind of moss with a clear quartz crystal point. So this is the first option, is this willow wand with clear crystal quartz. The second wand is, this actually comes from like near Glastonbury, the spiritual place in England. This was a present from my sister. So there's this beautiful wood, I think this is oak wood. We've got the amethyst point, and we've also got the tiger's eye and amethyst point here. So both very special, beautiful wands. And the first one is actually kind of like handmade from someone I bought the wand from. So yeah, so both kind of very special. So if you chose the first wand, I'll do your reading first, and then if you chose the second wand, I'll put the timestamp below so you can skip straight to that reading. Okay, so what have we got? What are the energies for you in February? What is happening here? What is the vibe? Okay, I feel for many of you, you're making like a decision this month. It feels like there's something like a fresh energy emerging for you where before maybe you've been at a standstill in some way. Like it feels like you've been at a crossroads, and you've been trying to ascertain like where to put your energy and where to put your intention coming through. So there's maybe been a feeling of slight conflict within you, a feeling of wanting to go towards more like abundance in your life as well, and more success, more material concerns that you have maybe been trying to like overcome in some way. But this is very powerful. We have the Magician. So it feels like there's this like uprising in your personal perspective, with your personal kind of like confidence and power, because this card is saying whatever it is that you really want at this time, you have all the ability, the talent, you have the knowledge to create whatever this is. I'm seeing 5-5, so this is like the angel number of change. So at this time, things are changing in a significant way for you this month. So I think you're coming out of indecision, or you're coming out of maybe a feeling of a challenge or confliction or like instability in a way, and you are actually taking control within yourself. So I feel at this time you're becoming very kind of powerful. This could be in you having your specific like manifesting abilities, creating something, because you're realizing that you are more powerful than you have previously given yourself credit for. So there's this feeling of you being successful at something that you are intending, something that you are making some wish for. Wow, fiery energies here. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, for many of you, maybe you've been like in this kind of like uphill motion, and feeling that maybe you've been in this kind of like battle in a way, because the Seven of Wands is the card of, it's kind of like the warrior, but it's you kind of like fulfilling what you want to fulfill, and it's kind of like your determination really paying off towards something. So you're going to look back and think, oh, I'm so glad that I stuck to this. I'm so glad I had this vision, because you're kind of reigning supreme. This is a magical image. You're like getting on top of the mountain here. There's something very magical happening here. And it's a unicorn. So I feel like you're going through a magical experience. For some of you, you could have been going through a spiritual awakening, and this has not been easy in the lead up to where you're kind of like shedding old patterns, old beliefs, old karma. But I feel like as you're coming into February, as the kind of like, we're getting the lighter nights, and there's just this feeling of like new hope and optimism coming through. And with that, you're going to feel this new surge of energy and inspiration towards something, or towards creating what you want to create and building something. Because the Page of Fire, I love this card. This is about going towards creating your own adventure and being very kind of inspired and individual. This is about you connecting and following to what is passionate to you. So there's definitely some new adventure opening up. The pages are sometimes surprises, messengers coming through, something being offered to you. This could be a new opportunity, something to do with like your like interests, your passion, something maybe creative that's taking off. So again, I feel like you're maybe coming out of a period of maybe feeling a bit stalled or stuck, and now you're kind of like reconnecting to like your vision in a way, which makes sense with the natural cycles of the seasons, because this is still the deep kind of winter. The true new year, like energetically, really starts at the end of March. So this is about allowing yourself to have this rest, to have this time out when you need it, and that you will feel this surge in energy again. So we've got the Messenger of Air. So there's definitely something about like news coming through for you, conversations coming through, communication is going to be very apparent at what is kind of leading you towards something new at this time. So there's going to be a very important like communication, email, conversation with another that is bringing you some kind of green light in a way, some kind of go ahead. Wow, we've just had the Hierophant in the World come out. It's kind of like you're committing to something. In February, you're going to feel this sense of like direction, belonging. There could be something to do with like commitment. This is a card of traditions, of learning, of marriage, this connection to your land, your heritage in some way. There's maybe something to do with your purpose in life is becoming clear, and what you want personally to commit to. And definitely with the World, it's kind of you're unleashing yourself towards what previously was locked. Something's now becoming unlocked. So this could be travel plans, like literal travel, movement. This is happening. Expansiveness is happening here for you. And the Three of Fire. So where previously you have had some kind of like ideas, you wanted to make plans towards something. This is your plans actually happening, taking off. Again, some kind of journey, some new experience that's propelling you forward here. So this is a very vibrant energy about things really happening. So I feel as you're coming into the month, maybe you're stepping back or having this replenishing of yourself. Maybe there's slight uncertainty about certain things, but then as we're going through the month, there's this just surge of energy, of intention, of you feeling this harmony within yourself and things just beginning to flow forwards for you. Right, I'm going to do a fairy, what are they called? Fairy Temple Oracle card for you for a message, an additional message for you. So Fairy Temple Oracle for the first group. Moon magic, cycles, infusions, phases. Okay, so maybe some of you are very connected to the lunar cycles and to the magic of the moon. This is the feminine energy. This is tapping into the subconscious. This also could be something to do with you having some kind of prophetic ability, because this could be your dreams. Connecting to your dreams could be very significant here. Something that you are very inspired by is part of your soul, and it's kind of like leading you forwards to something. This is an increase in your intuition, and this is saying to listen to what your instinct is telling you, regardless of the kind of like banal 3D reality, because what's real is something that can't be explained or seen in a real way, because intuition is basically your soul talking to you, your higher self. So maybe you're going to have some magical experience on this. It's kind of like a bird, and the birds are kind of mystical messengers as well. So I feel there's definitely something getting delivered to you. Maybe there's an acceleration of some kind of signs, something connecting you to dreams and to magic. And maybe there's something to do with the phases of the moon, like what your moon sign is, or to do with like manifestation and what you connect with at different cycles is something to do with what is manifesting for you. I hope you have a really lovely month. Okay, so this is going to be the reading for those who chose this second beautiful wand. Okay, so what are the energies coming through for you in February? What is happening? What is manifesting? Wow, the first group we're getting 5-5 at the start, and I can't believe it. You're getting 5-5. 5-5 is a powerful angel number about changes, and this is kind of reassurance that wherever you felt kind of stuck or restricted in a way, there's a pathway that is transforming for you. So regardless of maybe you feeling some challenge, ultimately you're shedding whatever restrictions have been there, preventing you from going towards this fulfillment and destiny. So it's like, wow. Yeah, this is quite powerful energy and your personal transformation at this time. Because we're getting the Judgment card, Major Arcana, we're getting the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, I don't usually read reversals as a rule, but the one card I will acknowledge a reversal is actually the Hanged Man, because of obviously the symbolic image of, obviously the Hanged Man's usually hanged, but then it comes out like that. It's kind of saying you're being freed. So this is acknowledging where you've maybe felt stuck, where you felt powerless in a way. Things are changing for you. There is definitely this sense of freedom coming through. Like where you felt maybe bound or tied to, there is this ease now. There's this liberation. Yeah, because the Ace has come out. So where previously you felt maybe stuck in your head or conflicted about something, or maybe there's not been like clarity for you before. There's strong kind of angelic imagery like around this group, like guardian angels coming through. But there's something really special and precious that's coming into your perception here, that's allowing you to, like in a way, be liberated, be free of where there has been any struggle. Like, this is a powerful time for you, because I feel as we're coming into February, as the year is taking off, and as I was saying before, it's kind of like we have to be gentle with ourselves. This is in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, we're still in the deep winter, and sometimes people feel pressured to make resolutions to get going, like early in the year. But truly, the new year doesn't really start until kind of like the end of March. We should allow ourselves to rest when we can, to allow ourselves this time out. So yeah, there's definitely this feeling of you having this sense of new direction, or a sense of this calling coming through. Like, you feel called to something, you feel this surge of direction, inspiration coming through, which is really beautiful, because I feel you've maybe, again, been restricted or been stuck in your head about the way forward in a way, but now you're getting this kind of like green light. You're getting this insight. This is kind of like a gift from the universe coming through. It's this Pegasus coming through, the Ace of Air. So you're getting the information you need. You're getting, again, clarity. There's something beginning fresh in your life. We've also got the Page of Water, and this is a lovely energy. So this could be about some kind of gift or blessing that's coming through. Sometimes the pages are kind of surprises, messengers. This is sometimes about a child, the energy of a child, the energy of someone kind of very youthful in spirit. This could be you reconnecting to something that is very kind of like pure and lovely to you. This is a card of like magic and creativity and love. So there's something like a fresh experience that's connecting to you, to this type of energy. I feel there's a lot of kind of reassurance coming through for you, where there's been, again, like challenge or something kind of like holding you back, or something that's caused you like sadness in a way. There is this feeling of you, again, finding this like healing within yourself. And again, it's saying to allow yourself to like nurture your peace of mind, nurture your heart. And if something's not manifested before, it's either it's not been the right time, or that there's been something better. So to trust in the path that is happening now, to trust in where you're being led now, to trust in the timing of something that's coming through, because something's perfectly aligning for you, even if it's been uncertain. Yes, the Eight of Earth. So this is real kind of progress, reward, results happening with this. This is kind of like patience paying off. This could be like a lot of like abundance, extra money, earnings, success in business coming through, success to do with something creative coming through here, progress, recognition, and kind of like the harvest from previous efforts. So whatever you've put your energy into in the past, like you're about to reap the reward of it. Like there's a real turning point in February, and things are growing in a real way. Things are showing results in a real way. Right, let's see one more of these. Wow, and you've got the World as well. And the first group had the World. So there's something really unlocking for you. This could foretell of literal travel, movement. You're meant to go to some place, some destination. This is also expansiveness. So something is very kind of like new, novel in your life that previously you've never experienced. So I feel you're able to let go of an old cycle, an old restrictive cycle, and in February you're welcoming in whatever this is that's now been presented to you. New opportunities. There's this keyhole here. You've been given the key to open, to unlock something that will now open up like a whole new world for you. Okay, I'm going to give you a Fairy Temple Oracle card to see additional messages for you for this month. Tender-hearted. Encourage calm. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. Tender-hearted. It's kind of saying, I feel for many of you, you have a very beautiful kind of soul, a very beautiful heart. Maybe you're very kind of like sensitive, also in tune with other people. It's kind of like people see you as being very unique, very caring, very deep in your heart. It's kind of like stay true to who you really are. And wherever there's been something to upset you, it's kind of like you feel deeply about this, and it's kind of saying to honor this about yourself. Wherever you felt maybe upset or challenged in your heart, it's kind of like this is just showing to you, this is illustrating to you like how much of a heart you have and how much you can love deeply. So through something that is maybe been challenging to you, been difficult for you, this has only grown and opened your heart even more. So be proud of your vulnerability, be proud of your sensitivity, be proud of how deeply you can feel. And it's kind of like, I feel again, there's a sense of calmness, or there's a sense of a new like self-love that you're coming into. And your greatest success here, because in the image it's kind of like almost naked, which symbolizes your authentic self. So in you following your heart and being very true and authentic to yourself, to your soul, this is where your happiness and blessings and success are coming from. So stay true to you. I really hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you have a really beautiful month, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.